welcome to Denver, Colorado football fans. A great look at Empower Field here at Mile High Stadium. Today, a good one in store here between the Washington Commanders and the Denver Broncos. To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And off we go from Denver. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. It's last season's Offensive Rookie of the Year at the helm. Brock, what a rookie season he had. Led his team to the conference title game for the first time since 1991. It's Jaden Daniels.
Kate, when you partner a relentless work ethic with elite athleticism, you get Jaden Daniels. He put on an absolute show. One of the best rookie years in the history of the game for a quarterback. And with a work ethic and speed and arm, I don't know why he would ever slow down.
They'll start the drive with Eckler. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
He was brought down by Pat Surtain. A gain of 13 yards. And a Washington first down.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's the dream scenario to any contest. And runs like that, it gets the ball rolling.
1st and 10 from the 41. Daniels going to keep it. And keeping the zone read costs him. He takes a hit, loses some yards, too.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. From the gun, it's Daniels. He finds Brown right side. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on it. And then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, well, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
3rd and short, Daniels. This is hauled in by Samuel. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Commanders will have a first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Finds the football outside. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on 1st down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. To throw again, it's Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
7th play of the drive, offense facing 3rd and 3. To the air again, Daniels. It's caught by McLaurin. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A gain of 7. 1st down, Commanders.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Option play. Here's a give to Eckler. Got the give on the zone read, and the defenders were waiting for him. He goes down for a loss. We'll pause now for an injured player, and it looks like he's worse for wear after handling that last carry. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Out of the gun, Daniels. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Shotgun snap to Daniels. And down he goes. The Broncos got there. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down.
6 yards.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Matt Gay on to line up this field goal. A 49-yarder in front of him here. Gay's kick is good. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
All in all, Kate, I'm going to call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff.
To kick off for Washington.
Marvin Mims now to return it. This makes it up to the 25. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. And bringing them out. He was a rookie last season when he took the Broncos to the playoffs for the first time in 9 years. Now a sophomore. It's Bo Nix.
At his best, Bo Nix is a point guard facilitating an offense, getting that ball in and out of his hands as quickly as possible, but don't you dare sleep on his legs because he will hurt you with his athleticism too. And oh, by the way, did I mention a maturity well beyond his years?
Nix starting with a pass. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
2nd and 6 coming up here. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
You know what I call that play, Kate? I call that a confidence injector. It just injects belief in that O-line, that running back, and most importantly, that play caller knowing he can call a run and he can get a first down too.
Nix now on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Another try following the sack. And he's in trouble and gets brought down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with third down.
An individual player taking over a drive isn't limited to just skilled players on the offense. If a defender gets in a groove like this, he can wreck a drive single-handedly with his pass rush. That is back-to-back sacks for him now. And it sure seems like whatever move he's throwing out there, it's working.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Short pass brought in. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
On fourth down, Broncos going to call on Jeremy Crawshaw here to punt. And this will put an end to the drive after it's stalled out. And the sunlight's not a problem for him. He looks up and makes the fair catch. Back out run the Commanders for their second drive of the game. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. It's an option right that begins this drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Back at the 22-yard line.
You know, for pitchers, you'll hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high-percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that.
Here's 2nd and 14. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Throwing now, Daniels. He's running for it. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. That one gains 7. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Slot man motioned over. 1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Finds him over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Man in motion here. They're going to toss it to Eckler. The rookie from Texas there on the tackle.
Austin Eckler, the ball carrier.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Daniels back to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking for Terry McLaurin. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
We know in this league you can't start every game with scoring drives, but I think that's a clear picture of why you don't keep this drive sustained. Got to execute on the most important down, and that's 3rd down.
Commanders punting on 4th down, and they're going to bring out the ever-reliable lefty vets, Tressway. And the fair catch secured here at the 16. The Denver offense taking the field for their second drive. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Running it again with Dobbins. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. The Commanders have an early lead. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They have 3rd down and 8. He's got Sutton complete. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's good for a Denver Broncos. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Now Nix. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
Kate, from my vantage point up here, that was pretty close to drawing a penalty flag. Risky decision on 1st down, but there was a target in the area, so thus, no penalty, and we move on to 2nd.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. A give right side to Dobbins. Juke the defender. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
He's going to keep it this time. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be good for a Denver 1st.
11 more yards. That's another Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Nix with it on 1st. Out to his wide out, it's a screen. We'll take this ahead to the 34-yard line. All down by Dorrance Armstrong.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. And they were Johnny on the spot.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down.
And that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in mind, double digits, and they nearly got it there.
Needing 4 here on 3rd down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive. Nix now to throw. They're trying to set up the screen. Dobbins. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it.
Another Broncos 1st down.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Nix, quick out wide, complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9. at the 23-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap to Nix. He's going to tuck it and run. And Nix slides in safely, doing so after he picked up that first down.
It's a gain of 18. That's another Denver Broncos. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
When a play breaks down, every once in a while, you got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on that ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that one.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Off the play fake. Here's Nix. Caught out left.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Dobbins launches, and he's got it. Touchdown! The Broncos take a 2nd quarter lead. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos take a 4-point lead.
Broncos 7, Commanders 3. Will Lutz to
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Commanders set to take over. Now their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Daniels setting up the play action. Lofts it deep right side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Almost a very quick drive, but the drop pick gives him new life. This is 2nd down. From the gun, it's Daniels. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Has a man, it's Brown. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker, 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So they bring Tressway back out there for another punt. The Broncos have Marvin Mims deep to return. Fields this clean at the 30. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Broncos are getting the ball back as J.K. Dobbins runs out there. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. He'll try and run this. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Nix. He throws a bullet to the center. This is brought in at the 15. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos now lead by 10.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle of the field open or close? Do I got a single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Broncos drive their lead to 11.
Broncos 14, Commanders 3.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away.
Kickoff for the Broncos.
Samuel now to return it. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. And they find themselves trailing by 11 as they take over down 14-3. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Play action now. Daniels. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
At the 35-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. He finds Brown right side. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Commanders will have a 1st.
1st down, Washington.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Here's Daniels. Gets everything he has under this throw. He's got it inside the 10. And he is finally sent out of bounds, but not until he gets it all the way down to the red zone. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that gives them 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. It's 2nd and goal.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So the incompletion on 1st, here's 2nd and goal. Daniels is going to throw again. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders make it a one-score game in the first half. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders cut the lead down to 4.
14. Commanders 10.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. On the return, here's Mims. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Broncos are ready to go, and we'll get a look at receiver Marvin Mims. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Brought down by the future Hall of Famer Bobby Wagner.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. The Broncos need some big yards in a hurry. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, it's Nix. That's into the hands of Franklin. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it's 2nd down coming up. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the man he was after. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! But the Broncos will get it back. Woo, heads up late to recover that one. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Takes it into the 21. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Daniels from the pistol. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 34. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
3rd down give to Eckler. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that'll be good for a Washington 1st.
Yeah, I get it. Fans will measure a running back's merit by touchdowns, yards, the fantasy football world we live in. But as coaches and teammates, Kate, they want something a little bit more. They want to see plays like that, a guy who will always get the short yards in a critical spot like that.
That's complete. Here's Austin Eckler. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Second down now, 7 to go. Out of the gun, Daniels. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
Short pass brought in. And this goes across midfield and into Broncos territory.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
2nd and 3 now. To the air again, Daniels. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
A gain of 11 on the play.
So a 1-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our 2nd half. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff.
Washington.
On the return, here's Mims. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Denver offense now with the football first to begin quarter number 3. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. Nick's looking to throw. Complete out to the right side. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And he will not get the first, but ooh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd down run by Dobbins. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
A loss of a yard.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Punt team on the field. Jeremy Crawshaw, the one who's going to send this away. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Commanders all set to regain possession. They've got 1st down from the 31. They bring a tight end in motion right. Daniels on 1st down. Has a man, it's Ertz. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Now Daniels to throw. Sets up the screen. Eckler has some daylight through the 40. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
A gain of 22 yards. And the Washington 1st down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Play action now with Daniels. Completed left side to Samuel. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders grab the lead on their first series of the half. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Gay to add the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders push their lead to 3. As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hansen for his hard work there during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff.
For Washington.
On the return, here's Mims. And this drive will start inside the 25.
On the return.
Denver set to take the field on offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Nix from the gun. Hits him on the in route. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Shotgun snap to Nix. Completed to his running back. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
On now comes their punter. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Commanders and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year is over. First and 10 now from the 30. Drive begins with a run. It's Eckler. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. He stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Running with Eckler again. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Chances of stalling this drive defensively seem bleak, but how about now? Look at those odds changing, Kate. Still not great, but you could feel a little momentum on their side. Maybe they can muster it up and get back-to-back stops.
Daniels keeps it himself. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Play action now. Daniels. Brought in right side by McLaurin. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
On first down, here's Eckler. Solid running here. That's 9 yards as he brings up 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Thought for a second he might have had the first, but still a little bit of work to do here on 2nd down. Staying with Eckler. Jukes one defender, and he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Hand off now to Eckler. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
All right, here we go. Second down. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of 14. First down, Washington.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. This is hauled in by McLaurin. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
In a good spot here, second and inches. Now the shotgun give to Eckler. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap to Daniels. He's running for it. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there. Following the play, we have an injured commander. The training staff out there to check on him as we pause. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Eckler will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here.
Dre Greenlaw on the tackle. A 4-yard loss on the play. 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
We'll see them tackle 2nd and goal after the break. It's the Commanders who hold the lead. Not a big one, though, trying to carry this through the end. Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5. It's a design boot. And they will score! Touchdown, Washington! The Commanders make it a 9-point advantage. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Gay to add the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Commanders make it a 10-point ball game.
Commanders 24, Broncos 14.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff.
Washington.
Fielded at the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. Denver ready for another offensive possession. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Nicks off the play action. He lofts one deep, center of the field. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll start the drive with Eckler. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the gun, it's Daniels. That's taken in by Samuel. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Throwing on 1st down, Daniels. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And they'll still have some work to do now on 3rd down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Singleton on the tackle. A loss of a yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing now, Daniels. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
On the scramble. He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of 15. And a Washington 1st down.
Well, there was no sense in taking a risk down the field when a 1st down was just a run away. They'll get to reset now and figure out just how they want to attack a new set of downs.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Shotgun handoff now to Eckler. And he's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Trying the inside handoff to Eckler. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
3rd and short, Daniels. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. Escapes a defender. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Trying to run in, Eckler. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And that's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Gay to add the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Commanders take a 3-possession lead.
Commanders 31, Broncos 14.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff.
Washington.
Return coming from the 6. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. So here comes the Bronco offense. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Brought in by his back, Dobbins. And this one does not go far.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
From the 37, has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
3rd and just 2 to go.
I got him.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. He lofts it deep left. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
I think sometimes you hear 4th and 2 and it sounds like it's short. But what if I said 4th and 6 feet? That's a little bit more, and it takes a surge just like that to get it done.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Knicks now on 1st and 10. Looking for a target. Gets it downfield on target to Sutton. And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
They've got first down from the 31. Knicks. Hits his running back. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get it back to within 2 possessions. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos cut the lead down to 10.
Commanders 31, Broncos 21.
Well, this one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
The Commanders and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And you may as well call him a constant headache that this defense has had to deal with all game long. I mean, they game plan to slow down his passing work, but it's been his rushes that have really broken the spirit of this unit. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. On the give, here's Eckler. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Commanders with a 10-point advantage. Eckler running dead ahead. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule, but you're going to have to pick up the pace.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. He finds Brown right side. And he's brought down after a short gain. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game. So now here's 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, Daniels. He's gonna tuck it and run. And they will score! Touchdown, Washington! The Commanders can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. Well, Brock, it looked like it took the full defense a while to recognize that he was actually running with it. I think it limited their ability to stop what turned into a pretty impressive touchdown.
I think you're exactly right on this one, Kate. Not too many scrambles go this far for a touchdown, and you got to give some credit to the guys around him. None of those receivers, tight ends, well, they just sold it. They didn't look back at him, had they? I think the defense is able to react and stop that touchdown. Instead, that's 6 big points on the board.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders take a 3-possession lead.
21.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff.
Washington.
Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Broncos running their offense out once again. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. Mims with the grab. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st and 10 from the 41. Nix from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
It's a gain of 20.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Throwing here, Nix. Short pass brought in. And this one doesn't go far.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Once more, it's Nix. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They'll throw again. Nix finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Nix with it on 1st. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. There was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he found his man.
Yeah, that was an ill-advised decision, but when you give your receiver a chance, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust your guys are better than theirs.
Lutz there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos cut the lead down to 10.
The score, Commanders 38, Broncos 28.
Well, time making this all but impossible, but they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. And this is going to be covered up by the Commanders. That should just about lock up the win.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. With the win in hand, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Commanders, as we'll see you next time from Denver.